Hi guys, welcome back to Silent Hill 2. Getting back into this amazing game. I've already gotten through part 1 and part 2 of my streaming saga, that is Silent Hill 2. And I gotta say, it's pretty amazing. The second playthrough that I did and recorded will be uploading to YouTube tomorrow. And then I will be editing this one, and I should hopefully have it up on YouTube by this weekend. As well as in Sound Mind. I didn't get a chance to mess around with Tormented Souls, but I should be able to get back on track this Friday. So, let's go ahead and make sure that everything is functioning correctly. It looks like everything is turned on and that you can hear me. So let's go ahead and get right back into Silent Hill 2. All right. As usual, I have to get familiar with the tank controls. The last time that we played, we were in the hospital, and we're in the office. So what I want to do now is head down. We've already been all over this area of the first floor and also the second floor, and the only place left that we have to go is down this dark, dank hallway all the way down through these, I guess, hospital cells or rooms down to the pool. So let's go. Okay, let me make sure I remember. Okay. Just got to be ready for the nurses. Which one was it? I thought it was this one. Maybe it was on the next floor up. It has been about a week since I played this. There we go. All right, so down here we have M1 through 5, 6. And the bath and the examining room, and it looks like an elevator and a stairway. On the roof, there is an elevator control room. There is something on the ground over here. Oh, right there. Handgun bullets. There is something. Sounds like there's a couple of somethings. Nurses. All right, health's low. We are in the red. We need a first aid kit. Yeah, we're not in the green yet. How many? Okay, we can use one of these too. All right, I think we're okay now. All right, so. Oh, well, there's the first aid kit that we just used. A typewriter. There's a typewriter here. I've got no use for this. Wait a minute, what's this? There's a sheet of carbon paper still stuck in the typewriter. I can still read the imprint left on it. I know it. I know the number of the box, 7376. It can't help him anymore. The button key doesn't scare me. So nobody can stop who I am. I don't know who I am. Is who I am. Is who I am. Is Okay, scattered papers, just plain white paper. Excuse me, Maria. Pardon me. Anything here? Nope, nothing interesting here. Whoa! She's still alive. Stay down. Looks like the lock is broken. I can't open it. Looks like the lock is broken. I can't open it. Okay, looks like we got the lapis eye key and shotgun shells. Can never have too many shotgun shells. Hey, Maria. Is there anything else over here? Nope. Okay. No. There's one right here. Oh, come on. Every single time I hit her, she moves out of the way. I guess I can kick her whenever I get close. All right. Handgun bullets and a health drink, which we definitely need. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything else in here. That's where the elevator and the stairs are, but let's check out the rest of these rooms. Lock is broken. We doing okay on sound over here? There. Not sure if you could tell the difference there or not, but didn't need that on. Okay. And another one. Come on. Come on, James. Okay. Got a health drink. And some more shotgun shells. Flipping over to the gun for now. For a little while, anyway. Keep some enemies at bay. Man. Maria, you scared the hell out of me. Alright, I'm sure the elevator's not working. Just cover over the elevator's call button. Looks like the lock is broken. I can't open it. Okay. So it doesn't look like there's much more we can do in here. See if we can go here. Whoa. They're coming. Watch out. Watch out, Maria. And I just killed Maria. All right, well, let's go ahead and go right back to where we were. Maria, stay out of the way. All right, well, let's go ahead and speed run this sucker and get back to where we were. Okay. First of all, beverage time. I am not sponsoring G Fuel, but I do like G Fuel. G Fuel, if you happen to watch this ever, I'd be happy to sponsor you. Or be happy to have you sponsor me. Whatever. I definitely enjoy your tasty beverages. They're sugar-free, or at least the ones I get are, and they give me energy, which is awesome. Okay. Maria, get out of the way. I thought we talked about this. Okay, is there one? There's one over here too, isn't there? Nope. Okay. Let's get some room over here. Maria, stay back. Not at the same time. We need some help. Oof. You okay, Maria? All right. You did good. Let's see, what do we got in here? More, those are the stairs we came from. Let's look around in here. Locked. Okay, what do we have over here? Special treatment room, which we can't get into right now. Storeroom, elevator, day room, restroom, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Okay. Lock is broken. Something over here. First aid kit. Thank you. Those things certainly did kick my butt. I'm pressing the buttons, but the elevator doesn't move. Does this green box do anything? Nope. Chalkboard. Anything over here? Lock is broken. And looks like nothing else. So we gotta go down this hallway. Oh, that's right. Okay, so let's see if we can figure out which one of these memos it was. Okay. Memo. Number written on the whiteboard. Was it third floor patient wing hall 7335? 7335. It's another doorway? Oh no. Here they come. Go swing a couple times. Come on. Come on, swing. There we go. Stay down. Okay. Does this go anywhere? Nope. What about this? Nope. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got a whole bunch of these rooms on the side. And we got the examining room and all that on the right side. So let's just start working our way down the left side. Lock is broken. Cutscene.
James. Wait a minute. I'm kind of tired. It's just a hangover.
You should rest.
So comfy.
I'm going to go look for her. For Laura. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Roof key.
James, I want to ask you something. What if you can't find Mary? What will you do?
I haven't thought about that.
I get the feeling Mary wants to be found. Okay. So we have now got rid of Maria. Well, she has decided to rest, so we don't have to worry about her so much now. And there's a quadruple legger right over here. Unless there is something else. Stay down. All right. And there's another one. All right, let's go. Come on, let's do this. Maybe I'll check this room first. Oh, hey, place to save. All right, so let's... Oops. There we go. All right. Nothing else in here. Let's go take this thing out. Oh, that camera got kind of janky for a second. All right. Lock is broken. Lock is broken. Huh. Looks like there's something written on the wall over here. There's something written on the wall. Luis, I'll take care of you forever. It's my destiny. Oh, wow. We got two of these things here, and also a padlock and a regular key. Okay. First of all, let's see if anything in our memos say anything about this. Imprint on carbon paper. I know it. I know the number of the box, 7376. It can't help him anymore. The button key doesn't scare me, so nobody can stop who I am, and I don't know who I am is who I am is who I am is. So the button key, 7376. Oh, let's try that. 7376. 7 3 7 6. All right, one down. Let's see if we can use one of our items in this. No. I use the lapis key. All right, cool. Let's see here. So use the lapis key. Can we use... I used the purple bowl key. So I'm guessing that went in there. So then we have just this one last thing here to worry about. I'm sure we'll find a 4-number code somewhere else. Oh boy. It's not done with us yet, I guess. Come on. Are you done? what's over here? That elevator. Cover over the elevator's call button. It's locked. Lock is broken and we can't open it. So let's see what is over here. Something green. There's something stuck in the drainage pipe. The hole is too small. I can't get my hand inside to reach it. Maybe if I had a long, narrow tool of some kind. Like this isn't long enough. Okay, I think I know what it's pertaining to. Is there anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Let's go to the roof. Let's give it a go. Anything over here? Nope. All right, let's see if there's any monsters over here. What's our health look like? Health isn't too bad right now. I use the roof key. The sound design in here is weird. It's like we're in a hallway, but we're outdoors on the roof. And there is nothing that we can see. No lights. So creepy. And this dilapidated, rusty old fence. Anything over here? All right. Holy crap, it's Pyramid Head. Looks like the lock is broken. Oh. He got us good on that one. Holy cow. I am in a lot of pain. Where did he knock us into? We are in the special treatment room. All right. He kicked our butts good, that one. Let's get in the green. Okay. Is there anything in this room? Oh no, this is like the hallway to the rooms. What are these, like psychiatric rooms? Something written on the wall. Looks like a code. Turn, turn, turn. The numbers, better not forget them. So I'll write them down here. The other one, my secret name. So is that like a 7, 8, 7, 1? Kinda? Better not forget them, so I'll write them down here. The other one, my secret name. Huh. Okay. Something's written on the wall. If Joseph looks calm, he can be taken out of his cell. Okay. Well, I don't know if we know what the code is, but we can give it a try. Just another. Is this the same one? Come on, man. I think he's done, but that's what I thought the other 2 times. If I can clip through him. I thought I could clip through them the last times. All right, let me take a look at that one more time. Whoops. There it is. So that looks like 7871. Don't know if it is or not, but we'll give it a shot. So 7, 8, 7, 1. All right. And there's nothing inside the box. No, I'm wrong. There are a few hairs inside. I got a piece of hair. I think if we choose to combine over that drain, then we can get whatever is underneath it. Where was that drain? Shower room. It must be in here. All right, let's try it here. Combine. Combine, use. There we go. Looks like another key. Elevator key. So does that mean that, whoa, that is a weird looking elevator key. Patient wing elevator is written on the tag. It was stuck in the bath pipe. Alrighty. I used an elevator key. Okay. Which floor were we on? Can't remember. I think we were on the 3rd floor. So we can go to the 2nd. We couldn't go to the 1st floor, so let's go to the 1st floor. Yep. Lock is broken. Okay, let's take a look at what we got here. Got the garden back there, pool, shower room. We gotta look in cells C1 through 4, the bath area, an examining room 2, and the restroom, and maybe the day room. We need to make sure we unlock this door also. Okay, let's do it. And of course, take out any nurses we see along the way. Okay. Shotgun shells. Something over here. Handgun bullets. Okay.
Laura?
Huh? You know my name?
Eddie told me.
That big fat blabbermouth.
How do you know about Mary?
What's the big deal?
Why can't you just tell me?
You gonna yell at me if I don't?
No, I won't.
I was friends with Mary. We met at the hospital. It was last year.
You liar! Laura,
Fine, don't believe me.
But last year, Mary was already... I'm sorry, Laura. Anyway, let's go.
Last year she was dead.
We can talk about this later.
Hmm.
This is no place for a kid. There are all sorts of strange things around here. I can't believe you haven't even gotten a scratch on you.
Why should I? Wait. There's something I gotta get.
Later, okay?
But it's really important.
What is it?
A letter from Mary.
Huh?
I want to go get it. Is that okay?
Yes.
Come on, hurry up.
Is it in there?
Yeah, in the back.
Something fishy.
What are you doing, Laura?
It's further back in the desk.
Don't do it, James.
Laura! What are you doing?
Ha ha, I tricked you.
Open the door, Laura.
Why should I? I'm a liar, right? Want me to open it? Huh? Do ya? What's the magic word?
Please?
Laura?
Okay, I guess I won't open it. I think I'll just leave you like this.
You snotty little brat! Open up!
Why, you...
Laura?
All right, let's get the shotgun. Is it loaded all the way? Yep. Ah, no. Run, dude. Run, Forrest, run! Load up, dude. Run, dude. Run. Come on. Run. Is that it? Nope. There's another one. Run! Load it. Oh no. Oh no.
James.
Wow. What the hell is that? Wow, thank God we had all that shotgun ammo. Okay. Whew. I only think they got me once. Where are we? We're in the garden. Are we? We're in the Silent Hill version of Brookhaven Hospital now. Oh boy, okay. Things are about to get bananas. Shotgun shells. All right, let's save the game. We're in the alternate hospital. Okay. So straight ahead's the hallway. To the right is where the shower room is. Looks like the lock is broken. Oh my gosh. This place is freaking terrifying. The elevator works. All right, Belle, hold on. Before we go out there. Let's check this place out. Oh my gosh. All right, where are the doors? Okay, there's one right here. Ow. Stay down. One more time. Okay. First aid kit. Good, we need one. What the heck was that? Whatever it wasn't in here. How are we doing on all these doors so far? Okay. Kind of hard to tell. Like, that's a door, but... right out of the gate. Bam. Are you down? Okay. Got some handgun bullets. Health drink. Anything else in here? Nope. Lock is broken. Is there anything over here? Nope. Day room? Nope. Alright. So the only option we have is the elevator. Alright. So we're on the first floor. Let's go to the second. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Here's another one. These nurses look really bad. 2 of them. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There's definitely way more of them than I thought. Holy cow. Alright, let's try to bottleneck them. Come on. I need some breathing room. Are you down? All right, we got another one. Come on. Where are you? Are you done? Are you done? Jeez, this game gets me so on edge. Alright, so we came out of the elevator there. Where are we now? We are on the second floor. Going back through all of these rooms in here. Mary was in M2, or Maria, M2, and the other regular version of the hotel, the hospital. Some more handgun bullets. First aid kit. There's something else. What the hell is that? There's a piece of paper on the bed. I was locked up inside the basement's basement. It was so small and dark, and I was so afraid I dropped my precious ring, but I will never ever go back there. I got the dry cell battery. I got the basement storeroom key. I don't know if you can hear that, but my neighbor's dog is going ballistic. Oh, jeez. Ow. Come on. Stay down. Down. All right. Need some more first aid. Okay. Lock is broken. Oh, jeez, two of them. That one is acting super janky. Holy cow. Okay. Dang it. Come on. Come on. Let's get out of here. Get out of the way. Let's more first aid. Down. Down. Help me out back there, nurse. Stop it. Come on. Got me pretty decent on that one. Let's use getting the green again. Oh, that was nice of him. And we get some bullets. Okay, to the stairs. At least so we can mark it on the map anyway. Okay. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Okay. Down here. Either the restroom, the day room, or out in the hallway. Day room? Wow. Okay, let's check to see if this door... Okay. Just in case it's locked and we could unlock it. What is this? There's something that looks like a refrigerator. Will you open it? Sure. No good. The door is too heavy to open by myself. Okay. Can we use... nope. Can we use the steel pipe? No. Doesn't look like there's anything else that we can use. Dry cell battery. Got it in the hospital room. Just an ordinary dry cell battery. Basement storeroom key. It was inside the wall with that strange painting. It's the key to the hospital basement's storeroom. All right. All right. Is there another door out of here? Looks like should be a door back here. Doesn't it? Oh, this should be like a whole closed room over here, but in the alternate world, it's not. Is this a door? Nope. All right, well, looks like we're gonna have to go back to the elevator. Up to the 3rd floor. It looked like a hand for a second to me. Okay, 3rd floor. Yep, and there's more of these nurses. All right, let's see if we can take this one out. First, before the others get here, come on. Go around. Ah, come on. Stop it. Stay down. Okay. Is that all of them? How are we? I know one of them poked us. I could probably use one of these. Okay. Is there another one down here? Is that it? Okay. I think that was it. Alright, so we came out of the elevator. Let's... Whoa. It's locked. Huh. There's a painting of a woman on the door. Oddly enough, the hand part of the painting is actually 3D and sticks out. Yeah, I can see that. Huh. Alright, so we are with all of these rooms again. Start working our way through them. Is this the room that Mary was in? Got an ampule. Ampule, restore energy by relieving pain. Effects are powerful. Okay. So, okay. Health drinks are mild. First aid kits are moderate. Ampules are powerful. What was the other thing that we got? Was it bullets? Yeah, I think it was. Okay. There's a piece of paper on the bed. Just some doodle. Huh. Something is written on it. She is an angel no one knows, only I can see the lady of the door. They cannot walk along her bridge of thread. They fall from the weight of their crimes. Like bloated and ugly corpses, their sins, she devours them. Sin and sinner alike, she saves me. She is an angel. Probably a puzzle of some kind. Not surprised. Swing again. Darn it, come on. That it? You done? All right. So I need to go to this room. Moving right along. There are empty medicine bottles here. Is this what Maria was taking? Is Maria sick now too? Oh God, that just sounds like Darth Vader on a ventilator. Okay, what's down here? Restroom, day room, those are automatically shut off. Okay, let's go to examining room 4, bath 3, and the shower room before we try going out in the hallway. Okay. I think that's it. So let's see if we can go down into the hallway now. Okay, where are they? There's one right there. It sounds like there's another one. Yeah. Come on. Darn it. Wait for them to come to me. Need to wait for them to come to me. How many times can I do this? Okay. Alright, so... Wait. There's a door back this way? Oh. It's closed off. Okay, so there is this elevator. Pressing the buttons, but the elevator doesn't move. Okay. Man. First aid kit, handgun bullets, shotgun shells. Nothing useful here. Okay. Darn it. Where'd she go? She's around here somewhere. Come on. Come on. Get down. Stay down. I think I figured out how to kick her whenever she's down. Okay, what's back here? That's the special treatment room. We were just in the storeroom. Lock is broken. Okay, so we've been in the storeroom and all these other places. Didn't try the stairwell. Safe place. Okay. Well, what's upstairs? Anything? Nope. Okay. Can't get to the second floor. Can't get to the first floor. The hell is that? I used the basement storeroom key. So we're in the basement of a hospital in Silent Hill. Something here, okay. Shotgun shells. There's a shelf here. There are red handprints on this shelf. Move the shelf? Yes.
James.
Mary?
Jeez.
Oh, Maria. It's you. I thought you were... Sorry. Anyway, I'm glad you're alive.
Anyway? What do you mean, anyway? You don't sound very happy to see me. I was almost killed back there. Why didn't you try to save me? All you care about is that dead wife of yours. I've never been so scared in my whole life. You couldn't care less about me, could you?
No, I
Then
just...
stay with me. Don't ever leave me alone. You're supposed to take care of me. So, what about Laura? Did you find her?
Yeah, but... She ran away.
We've got to find her.
You really seem to care about her. Do you know her?
I've never met her before. I just feel sorry for her. She's all alone. And for some reason, I feel like it's up to me to protect her.
Okay, so for those of you who've never played this game before, I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm not going to tell you. I've played this game many times. I've read lots of information on it and everything like that. So, but there's a reason why all of these characters are the way they are. Why Maria acts the way that she does. Why the little girl acts the way she does. Eddie, Pyramid Head, all of them. It all there's an explanation for all of it. So before you start thinking these are just horrible people, there is a logical reason for it. Bracelet looks like the copper ring. What does the copper ring do? I found it in the basement of the hospital. It's engraved with a picture of a spider. Yes, it is. Oh, our health. Health doesn't look so great. How many of these do we have? Don't need to use an ampule yet, but we could probably use one of these. Okay. It's there. else in here? I don't have a map of this area. Guess we go back up. And we head back out. Just trying to see if Maria had anything more to say. Oh, the copper ring. I'll bet you it's going to go on the finger of the woman. The elevator. Next to the elevator. Okay. And we're going to be right next to the save spot, so we'll go ahead and save again, just in case anything happens. I'll just overwrite it. So now we have Maria back with us. Okay, so the woman with the arms extended from the door right here. I'll bet you the copper ring goes on one of these fingers. Yeah, okay. Let's see. I put the copper ring on the hand of the lady in the painting. Okay. So she probably needs more rings. That refrigerator, maybe Maria can help us. So let's... Which floor are we on? 3rd floor. I think the refrigerator was on the 2nd floor. She could probably help us with that. Welcome to Halloween.
Answer the question correctly and win a great prize, or fail to answer correctly and receive the punishment. It all depends on you. And our lucky,
I've never been good at trivia.
or should I say unlucky challenger today is James. James Thunderland! Hey, trick or treat? Okay, here's your first question. Merry-go-round, haunted house, roller coaster, Ferris wheel, and teacup. Silent Hill is home to a thrilling amusement park that both children and adults love. The question is, what is the name of this amusement park? 1. Fantasyland. 2. Silent Hill Amusement Park. 3. Lakeside Amusement Park. Okay, quickly on to question number 2.
I think it was 3.
Witnessed a gruesome murder a few years back. A brother and sister were playing in the road when they were attacked and chopped into pieces with an axe. Torn flesh, smashed bones, splattered blood, and finally, what a terrible tragedy. What a gruesome end to such innocent lives. What was the name of the murderer who committed this vile act? 1. Walter Sullivan.
I think it was Walter.
Scott Fairbanks. 3. Eric Gaines. Now for our third and final question.
So 3 and 1.
Is a deserted old neighborhood called South Vale. From there to Palevale, the central resort area northwest of the lake, there's only one road you can take. Just one road, no more.
I don't know.
The third and final question is, what is the name of that road? 1. Bachman Road. 2. Brindell Street. 3. Nathan Avenue.
I'm going to guess
Well,
Bachman.
that's the last of our questions.
3,
Have
1,
you got
1.
it all figured out?
No.
When you know the answers, head to the storeroom on the 3rd floor to collect your prizes. But be careful if you're wrong. Well then, everybody, thanks for tuning in. See you again sometime. Bye-bye.
What was that?
Yeah, like, what the fizzle was that? So bizarre. They said the storeroom on the 3rd floor. We'll try that after we get to the refrigerator. Is this where the refrigerator is? Yep. All right. Let's get this refrigerator door open. There's something that looks like a refrigerator. Will you open it? Yes.
You can't open it?
Yeah, Maria, give me a hand here.
Come on. You're supposed to be the big man around here. How's a little girl like me supposed to help? What's this?
It's another ring.
Not very cute, is it? Here, James. You take it.
Thanks.
Lead ring. Okay. What does the lead ring look like? Ring from the refrigerator. It's engraved with a disgusting, bloated face. All right, let's go put it on her finger on the 3rd floor and then check out the storeroom. Okay. I put the lead ring on the hand of the lady in the painting. I guess that unlocked the door. All right, where is that storeroom? They said the storeroom on the 3rd floor? All the way over there. Yeah. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. All right. There it is. 311. Wait. Oh. Thought there was something over there. It's just Mary. Okay. Question 1. I'm guessing 3. Question 2. 1. Question 3. 1. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Push the button, but nothing. That was our one chance. Oh, well. So, okay. Is there a way to go up? No. What's this? There's a note on the ground. The handwriting is hard to read. I took the director's key, weird spelling, the one to the museum. I hid it behind the praying woman when I went out for the day trip. I picked it up, but I did not steal it. I'm not a criminal. What is that? No, it's the same thing. Was that written by Laura, the little girl? Maybe? Lock is broken. I did not like walking deeper and deeper into the hospital at Silent Hill. Oh, crap. Okay. Here we go. Oh, boy. I don't have a map of this area. Yeah, this is first time I played this game and I went through this area. Whoa! Pyramid Head, right behind us. Let's go, Maria. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Maria. Let's go. I'm gonna leave your ass behind. Come on. Come on. Maria. Oh no. So tragic. I'd be getting up right now. I mean, it's kind of a freaky place. You never know what could happen. Where are we now? Are we on the first floor? Yeah, that's the first floor. Okay. So that's the elevator we were in. Is that somebody just playing the piano close here? Everything's locked. Which room is this? The director's room. He who is not bold enough to be stared at from across the abyss is not bold enough to stare into it himself. The truth can only be learned by marching forward. Follow the map. There's a letter and a wrench. All right. I copied them onto my map, and I got the hospital lobby key. There goes Laura. Just walking along. Books about medicine, the town and the region are lined up here. Let's check out the doctor's lounge real quick. No. Okay. All right, let's try reception. No. Such a simple and easy melody, but coupled with these visuals of what this place looks like. Oh, we missed one room. It's probably locked, but never know. Was it this one? Yeah. All right. So we're not missing any of these in here, are we? Locked. Yeah. It looks like it's all locked. All right. We're still in the Silent Hill Hospital. Maria's dead. I couldn't protect her. And Laura has run off somewhere. Once again, I couldn't do anything to help. Mary, what should I do? Are you really waiting somewhere for me? Or is this your way of taking... I'm gonna find Mary. It's the only thing I have left to hope for. All right. All right. Welcome to the real Silent Hill. This alternate dimension that lies underneath ours. Yeah, got something coming. Is that a nurse? Yep. Come on. Okay, so that's where we were, the hospital right there. Now we should go to Rosewater Park, right there. Which means we're gonna have to go back through Heaven's Night. Well, but we're in the alternate version of Silent Hill right now. So all of these may be open, some of them may be not blocked. Let's go back to Rendell Street for now. See if we can find some stuff to replenish our stocks of first aid kits and med drinks. So we are on Rendell Street right now. There is another one somewhere up here. It's behind the fence. Interesting. Oh, and there's two of them, it sounds like. Okay, I just need to get the camera back around behind me. Okay. What happened? All right, let's see about this one first. Let's go. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. I don't want this other one creeping up behind me. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Cheap shot. All right. You got me good on that one. Holy cow, how many of these things are there? All right, let's just stop trying to kill all of them. I mean, it sounds like there's a ton of them. Where am I? I'm all the way up here on Saul Street. Okay, so I couldn't get through in real Silent Hill. But it looks like we can get through an alternate Silent Hill. Okay, let's go. That doesn't sound good. Don't know what that is. I don't like how that sounds. I don't like the way how the ground looks like it's made out of chain link fence. Now it's unlocked. Okay, so now we want to go over to the letter and wrench at, what is that, Gonzalez Mexican Restaurant? Could definitely go for some Mexican food right now. That sounds delicious. I believe this is where we're supposed to go, right? Letter and wrench. Okay. Oh, okay. Or perhaps you are a fool. The truth usually betrays people. A part of that abyss is in the old society. The key to the society is in the park, at the foot of the praying woman, inside of the ground, inside of a box. To open it, I need a wrench. My patient buried it there. I knew, but did nothing. It made me uneasy to have such a thing near. I wasn't looking for the truth. I was looking for tranquility. I also saw that thing. It fled. I fled. But the museum was sealed as well. Now no one dares to approach that place. If you still do not wish to stop, James, I pray to the Lord to have mercy on your eternal soul. And we have a wrench. I found this on a porch on Lindsay Street. It's a tool used for turning nuts and bolts. All right. We need to go now. We need to go back to Rosewater Park, to the other side. Maybe if we continue on this way, we can go over. Or we can cut across Cat Street. Let's go ahead and try and see if we can get straight to Nathan Avenue. And let's get out in the street where it's a little easier to just run away from these things. And we can out. All right, so let's go back to Cats Street. All right, so here's Cats. Good Lord. Now they're just throwing them at me. And we can't get down there, so let's go ahead and stay on here and see if we can keep going this way. Where are we? Okay, we're in front of the Woodside Apartments. The door that wakes in darkness, opening into nightmares. Yep. Sounds about right. Okay, so now we are on the other side of Cats Street. Now we need to get down to Rosewater Park. Okay. Okay, so this is Rosewater Park. We need to get up a little ways further. It's probably in here somewhere. It's so dark. It's just creepy. All right. Somewhere around here, probably. Okay, what did that? Okay, it's here. Must be. Victim of persecution by blank. Jenny blank Carroll lived with pride and honor. What happened here shall never be forgotten. Okay. Aha. The ground is raised up only here. Could there be something under here? Will you dig? Yep. The small metal box is fastened by bolts. I can't open the lid. Well, it's a good thing we have a wrench. I used the wrench. I got the old bronze key. The old bronze key, huh? Antique-looking bronze key. It was hidden behind one of those statues lined up in the park. It's got some kind of... the tip of it has something. Looks like. Okay. All right. Well, and I believe that the next thing that we need to do is go down to the Silent Hill Historical Society. How far is this place? Not too much farther. Just past the bowling alley on the left. Wonder how Eddie's doing. We haven't really seen him in a little while. Okay, where is this place? Should be coming up here, right on the right. With a first aid kit right in front of it. Can we get through there? No. There we go. I use the old bronze key. And we're in. Okay. And there we go, Silent Hill 2. Thanks for watching. Bye.